Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To third. To his left, Urshela. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Into the corner and slicing foul. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees' first set of swings coming up. Crosstown action on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
LeMahieu.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
3-1 to him now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Frazier's there in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Well, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Here's big Aaron Judge. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 1 for 5. From the stretch. At the knees, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way. McNeil is there to put it away for out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Still no score. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 1 for 6.
Wilson Ramos.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Gardner going back, gone into Monument Park. Robinson Cano, a solo home run, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Batting 5th.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat.
J.D. Davis.
as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Zero.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2. In the air out toward right field. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Lifted the other way to left center. Gardner's after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A sight these fans have seen before. Look who's back in town. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. Giancarlo Stanton now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A ball and a strike now. And the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
So striding forward now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. Alonso is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Brett Gardner now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. So stepping in, Todd Frazier, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Todd Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Hit hard to the right. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Romine goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 20.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Up high, 2-1 now. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Mets out in front 1-0. Standing in, Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Two and one.
2-1.
Two and two.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
High in the air down the right field line. McNeil sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Striding into the box, Austin Romine. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's taken high above the zone.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, I know the pitcher was down and it counted, needed a strike, but come on. He's one of the only guys in that lineup you can't let hurt you. And they left one on the inner half that he's able to turn on and absolutely crush. Got what they deserve there.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge.
Aaron.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx, all tied at 1-1. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the outside, Black. Good pitch, called for a strike. High and deep to right. Judge racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
A bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Cano waits on the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike two. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Torres on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. The 2-1 is outside for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Brett.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. McNeil is there. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
J.D. Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
The 2-1 on its way. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone. 2-2 now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Swing and a miss.